Hello, Video Diary, by UBK Bosley. What day is it today? It's Monday the something of. Alexa, what day is it today, please?
It's Monday the 24th of June.
Great. It's Monday the 24th of June, and it is 10 to 11. And no, I have not just got up. This is a video diary which is extraordinary in some ways, but listen, it's not about what's the word, sucking up to anybody or blowing smoke up people's asses for any reason other than it because it needs to be done. Not because that's what it is, but because as anybody who's listened to anything that I've bleated on about or the last 7 years in particular have been challenging. That is beyond an understatement. Anyway, on the good side, there are good things to extract from all of these experiences if you choose to, or if you're in a mind to decide to go and look for them. Anyway, so I've been trying to organise a thing called through Airbnb. It's called Nut House Lodge. It's been pretty successful as a thing to therapeuticize somebody. I don't know if that's the word. Anyway, it can be. It's been good for me largely. The only time it wobbled was when I came out of prison. I didn't expect to go to prison. I shouldn't have gone to prison, and I did not. I did not prepare to attack the police. I've never attacked the police. I sworn at them. I hated them. I wanted to them, but I never have. Never have. You tell me when I have. The two ex-para lads in Aldershot outside my house, we had a bit of rollabout because by the time I got from the house, which we were kind of half frog march, half arms round cowboy, you silly sod, and by the time I was getting ducked into the car, the extraordinarily explosive vodka that I had been given by one of my men on Canary Wharf site, not the Canary Wharf big building, the Canary Wharf new Elizabethan line thing. I was parachuted in, not literally, because the job was going pear-shaped because the manager there that should have been doing what I was doing was being a bit of a Walter Mitty. We've all been guilty of that a little bit. Anyway, he gave me his vodka. I don't know if that on the day of this thing, but on around that time, I was in a very, 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 very loads of berries ad infinitum toxic marriage. Okay, I was part of it because I was being Mr. Toxic. She was Mrs. Toxic, but she was a lot better than me. She'd done it before. But I had experience as well. I've been a victim before. Yeah, a victim. I can be a victim sometimes as well, believe it or not. And I can get things wrong, although not fucking strangle people. I can get them out of my life. Eventually, when I can't date no more. Anyway, back to the point. Nut House Lodge. Right, what I'm trying to say is there's a couple of people, you know who you are, and I'll identify you. Big, blonde, Geordie, fucking overwhelmingly fucking human, lovely. Even just thinking about the interaction. Okay. You know you are, please identify yourself because it's addressed to you, but it's addressed to the sergeant who came out from behind the glass thing when I came up a year or so ago to Middlemore because I had something, I had some paperwork that I didn't understand, I had to be somewhere at the time. And anyway, you recognised my voice and came out and welcomed me like I needed welcoming from somebody who gave a shit, and you did, and thank you. Grey hair, short hair, Simon, Chris, Phil, I don't know, I can't remember the fucking name. My name, I can remember my name because I spend most of my time with myself, you see. But you lot, I've only met you briefly. Right, so here's the clues. Chloe, Sophie, any mental health worker I met during the time there. That woman that did all the dabs and the fingerprints and things. There's a woman called Debbie who might be a social workery type thing. J X2 Para. Oh fucking hell, Jordan. The fucking you know, I wouldn't want to get on your fucking bad side. X leather neck, boot neck, wobbly neck, long neck, but good lad. The 2 Para lad, X2 Para lad. Dog psychologist. It might be interesting to you. I suggest at some point, if you need somewhere to therapize your dog, therapize your dogs. Oh, that's not the word it should be. This is great. It's like an oasis of unspoiled, seriously, countryside, a mile from Exeter Town Centre, which I want to use for nervous dog walkers who aren't experienced dog walkers, who don't want to dog walk with other people that won't let them dog walk in peace, or dog be, or dog play, or dog be with, or whatever. The thing behind you is where I've been living for 3 years. It changes all the time. It was changed by two girls that are responsible for being alive, but I'll deal with that another time. From opposite ends of the scale. Coincidentally, when I'm speaking to people of a authoritative nature, the law enforcement people, I would ask a couple of people that I can't make head nor tail of, initials V, female, and initials J, very, very hip, modern name, which is a shortened version of a very old biblical name. Very old biblical name. I don't think a biblical name, possible beard going on with that name. A bit Abrahamic. It begins with J, but not the main guy or the number 2 guy in that religion. Right. Yeah. So what I was going to say was I've been doing the Airbnb, but I've got I'm kind of taking a break from it because I'm shattered. But Carol is helping out. Can you guys, the ones who are not on my side or pretend to be on my side, of doing something, can you leave Carol alone, please? She suffered enough, by the way. Her husband did die as a result of the thing that brought me to the attention of you, although you couldn't see it because you weren't looking, because you were looking at me being pissed off about my mum being killed, which I am very. But I was very pissed off in 2022 because it was when I wanted to put it to bed, and I was denied doing that, and I also lost my battle. It wasn't really a battle. I just wanted the parachute regiment to step back and say, look, it's not about the parachute regiment, this monument. It's about 5 women that died and a semi-retired gardener. It's not a battle honour. And that miffed me, because the Paras caused the incident which allegedly led to the attack, and they didn't stop it, and the guardroom log went missing, and it's all very suspicious. I don't give a shit now because it doesn't matter to anybody else but me. But it did matter to me. And it pissed me off that my brothers... No, it didn't piss me off. I understand now. I just understood now why my brothers had to nail their colours to the mast of the parachute regiment, because they had a bigger bond than me. I'm not digging it out. I understand it, because the 3 of them suffered together. And then Brian suffered as a result of being older and taking all that shit. And when Mum died, he was 21, so he was supposed to be the patriarch. How the fuck could he deal with that after the childhood he had? David was fucked because he was a good kid. He had a good heart. But that was him. He was fucked from the off. He was the only one who was kind to me, genuinely kind to me, David, at any point, which is when he would plop me on a kitchen side thing and gently put eczema cream all over me. Like that. Like Tommy Cooper. Cream, eczema cream. You'll have to, if you're young, you'll have to look up Tommy Cooper. That was a shit impression. I don't have a fez. Note to self, get a fez. If anybody wants to use this place, I mean, if you want to relax, chill out, I don't have to be here. You can deal with Carol, because she more or less owns this, if you like. I live here and own this. This is mine. But it's wasted on me, and I can be elsewhere. I can take Roxy. Roxy, make an appearance. You're cute. Come here. Yeah. Come here. What's this? A treat. Yeah. Come on then. Come here. She's camera shy, doesn't want to know. She's actually behind that wardrobe somewhere in her bed. Hey, come on then. No, I'm not going to force her. It's an artist thing, you know. They're very temperamental. Use it for a night house lodge, even if you just want to use it for a couple of hours to walk about your kids and put a blanket out there. There's seriously places you could put a blanket down Have some electricity. You've got water, toilet, coffee, tea, thing, washing facilities if you want them. It's free to you. It's off the record. You don't have to deal with me. You can deal with Carol English, and I can be nowhere. I can be over the park having a walk with my dog. But I'd like to say thank you, to offer you that. Not through me. That's through me as a thank you, but through Carol to sort it out with her. We've got to do is ring her. So it's okay for this hour, that day, for a couple of hours. Do we have this? There's 4 of us. We're wearing sombreros. We might be wearing flip-flops, but our Dutch clogs okay. I don't know. I want to say thank you. It is in no way, because I restrict this at this stage to the staff I met who were static members of staff for the care of people in Middlemore. There's obviously a reason why you're kept inside, or why you want to be inside and not undertaking the somewhat nefarious activities of your colleagues out and about, because if they're following orders, that didn't bode well in the past, did it? That was the difference. No disrespect between you guys, Jordan and Jay, but what the unit I went to did for me was just showing me a different side of soldier thinking, or otherwise a soldier can think beyond just destruction and you know. Somebody said once that the one unit was the thinking man's version of that other unit. For me, that was true. But I utterly understand why my brothers stood solid with the parachute, with that regiment. That regiment had a massive effect on me, initially for survival, and subsequently as a topic for reflection in matters that affected me fundamentally. And for the record, although this, no, I don't want to do this on here. This is just a thank you. And please, if anyone's got the minerals to take me up on it, and if female, I don't have to be anywhere near the place. You'll bring your old man down, your husband, your kids, whatever you want to do. Please give me the opportunity to say thank you. This should not be. In fact, it would be nice if the book covers that happened. It was like reconciliation. Not for future things, because I'm out, I'm done, I just want to live quietly, like a mouse in a house, who's run out of things that rhyme with mouse and house. Anyway, message over. Thanks and God's love, whoever you purport that to be, or whatever you purport that to be. Thank you. Right, quickly find button one. It looks cool.